Hey, what up, football fans, and welcome to another episode of The Football Connection. As always, I'm your host, Brock Boyd, and today I'm joined by Cody Newhouse. Cody, how you doing today?
Good, man. How we doing?
I'm doing well, thank you very much. So, on today's show, we are just going to jump into it. We're going to talk about the NFC Divisional round. And so, we have the Rams, Cowboys, and we have the Saints, Eagles.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and talk about the Cowboys-Rams game first. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think this defense for Dallas is pretty legit.
Yeah.
I definitely think they're legit. The Rams, what do you kind of expect with the pressure on them, really? I feel like the pressure is all on them. Don't you think, though?
I don't. I think if there is any pressure on them, they're not feeling it. I think that they're going to just come in, they're rested. They're going to be prepared. I don't know what to expect from Sean McVay because we haven't really seen him at this point.
Right.
So but I do expect him to, coach how he's been coaching, which has been wonderfully. And I think that the Rams are going to come in. They're going to score a bunch of points, and I just think that Dallas isn't going to be able to keep up.
So, I think that the only way Dallas really has success consistently, give Zeke the ball, right?
Right.
30. If you want to do 40, shoot. Just keep that McVay offense off the field, right?
Well, yeah, no, and absolutely.
Just keep them off.
I'm a little nervous about Jared Goff. Is Jared Goff that guy in the prime time? Is he going to be in that Chiefs Rams game? He was. It was, everyone was, but he was there to show up. And so, but that's not the playoffs. That's not, that's middle season. That's not one and done. And so, is the pressure of that going to get to Jared Goff? I don't think so, but inexperience has really.
Okay, so if we say that about him, though, why can't we say the same about McVay then?
Well, we absolutely can. My feeling going into this is that they've got it all under control. I think that their plan was to rest people.
Yeah.
I think that they're continuing conditioning to keep everyone,
ready to go. Yeah.
Football ready. And I think that's going to pay off.
Well, I just think Dallas will have I think they'll just keep, the offense of the Rams off the field. I do. I just think it's a simple formula. Teams have done it. Philly, we've found a way to beat them, multiple times now in 2 different years now. So there's a way to beat them, and I think Dallas can do that. I really do.
If they do that, then definitely they'll get that win. I just don't think it's going to happen. I think that they're this last season the Rams scored 30 points in 12 of their games, and the Dallas defense is playing really well right now. I just don't think they're going to play good enough.
Yeah, I think that 30 number definitely is the number too.
Right.
No doubt. If you get 30, you're probably going to win this game, no matter who it is, probably at this point.
Yeah, I don't think where they're playing is going to have a lot of effect either way.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it is going to come down to which running back's going to have a better game, because who's going to keep who off the field. And it depends on which Dak is showing up and which Jared Goff is showing up.
Interesting. That's for sure.
So I'm going to go ahead and pick the Rams 31-21. I think if they score 30 points, it's gonna get that's gonna do it for them.
I'm gonna say Dallas wins 28-24. I just think maybe Jared Goff throws an interception. Maybe there's a turnover by some. I just think this Dallas defense is going to show everybody that how legit they are, and they're going to just hold them to under 30 and squeak out.
All right. Well, so the next game we have who's arguably the best team in the NFL, the Saints.
Yep.
Going against the Philly Magic, that is Nick Foles. this is what's going to happen there. Are they going to go in there and is the Superdome going to be too much? Is its reputation going to hold true? Are they going to, because they're 5-0 in playoff games at home? Is any of that going to matter?
Yes. Yeah, it sure is. I just think the Saints team is just the best team in football right now.
Okay.
I just think with all they have literally no pressure. They kind of know what to expect. I mean, if you heard what Sean Payton did, he brought the Lombardi Trophy with some security guards and dropped in $225,000 cash and was like, "Do you want this? Win 3 more effing games."
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if that doesn't motivate you to go out there and just ball out, I mean, it motivate me.
Right.
I mean, that's a lot of money in front of you like that.
That is awesome.
I just think a lot of that is definitely going to show. And I mean, Philly, I'm glad we're here as a fan, of course,
Yeah.
but you got to be a realist here. Going into their building, I just think it's too much to overcome. The magic dies in New Orleans, I think, for sure.
Well, right, and as a lot of us know, that Week 11 game definitely didn't go in Philadelphia's direction. It was a 48-7 loss.
Yeah, but that team, man, the difference that team has made from then to now is, I wouldn't say quite. We kind of expected this team to be like this before, but now here they are. So that team's different, and I think the Saints know that too, though.
Right. It was a different quarterback under center.
Yeah.
You didn't have Darren Sproles. And I get that Darren Sproles is up there, but I still think that Darren Sproles, you have to account for him.
Yeah.
He's still
They know that.
plays.
I mean, he's been a Saint.
Yeah.
So.
And yeah.
He's been a Saint.
And so, I'm with you. I think the Saints are gonna take this game. I think they're Super Bowl bound. I think definitely playing at home through this is gonna just help them. And just Drew Brees that's phenomenal.
Yeah, and it's a shame that he's not getting more MVP talk.
Yeah.
Because he didn't throw 50 touchdowns.
Right. And I'll spend an hour talking about
yeah, we know that's right.
But when you look at Drew Brees, almost 4,000 yards, 3,992, 32 touchdowns, which is still impressive.
But
the biggest stat of it is 5 interceptions all season long.
Yeah.
He wasn't letting anybody have that ball. And that right there is why he should be MVP. Because that is controlled football. That is a guy who went out there and he was focused. He was making the throws that weren't in danger, but still getting it done. I mean, he's so impressive, and he is obviously up there in the talks, and he's still potentially going to be MVP. And I think these playoffs might determine one way or the other. If Patrick Mahomes loses on Saturday, Drew Brees goes forward. Does Drew Brees take that MVP?
I don't know. I think people who vote for that really love that touchdown number.
Right.
And for him being so young, I think they'll just give it to him on the 50 and 5,000 alone.
Right.
Even if he does lose,
Which is still impressive, and I don't want to take anything away from Patrick Mahomes and what he's done. I just think that this is Drew Brees' season.
Yeah,
through and through,
I agree.
And
they're just the best team, man.
Right.
They really are.
They're just complete.
I mean, I think it won't be a 48-7 destroy.
Right.
But I think it'll be like a 35-17, maybe even a 42-17. I just think that firepower for New Orleans is just too much, and eventually, that defense for Philly's gonna get tired of running all over the field trying to deal with that.
So many weapons.
Right, and I just think that's gonna be it for him right there.
Yeah, there's really not a whole lot to talk about here. We got a lot of speculation. We got, Nick Foles at this moment, he's done it before, and is that magic going to roll over? Are we going to have an upset? It's always possible with football. It could definitely happen.
That's the playoffs.
So I'm not going to go with possibilities on this one. I think it's a safe bet to say that the Saints are going to win. I'm with you that it's going to be. I'm going to go ahead and say 35-17.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's fair. I mean, it shows that, the champion's going to go down swinging. And
Right.
I'm just glad, as a Philly fan, that they even got to this point.
No, and,
Just
and,
the way
and
that the season was, man.
yeah, it was a lot of ups and downs. Had to start Nick Foles, get your quarterback hurt, get him hurt again.
Yep.
Now you got a back issue, you got to worry
Yeah.
about, and you're going to have some questions for the offseason. Obviously, Nick Foles is going to go elsewhere, but
It's hard to
yeah,
believe that he sticks around at this point.
right, right.
Definitely.
Which we'll break that down in another video. So yeah, 35-17 Saints.
Sounds good.
All right. So yeah, other than that, we don't have really any other NFC news that I can think of. So we will be doing another video going over the results of the weekend, of course. So thank you so much for taking the time to listen. Please like, share, and subscribe. With your help, we can make this podcast grow and help us in the comments understand what you would like us to talk about. What kind of questions do you have? What are your thoughts on some of the topics that we talk about? We will be posting these things in future videos. We'll be talking about it. So please comment. And again, thank you so much for watching another episode of The Football Connection.
Later.
Boy.